The Irob community in eastern Tigray continues to endure significant hardships due to the incomplete implementation of Pretoria Peace Agreement. Intended to bring peace and discuss the critical issues following the war on Tigray, a conference focused on the situation of Irob community after the agreement was held in Magala. During a conference, chairman of the board directors of the Irob Development Association, Abba Shabraha, reveals that a significant portion of the Irob community remains under the control of Eritrean forces, forcing the youth to choose migration as their only option.
የኢሮብ ወረዳ እስከ 8 ጣቢያዎች ዳልገዳ ሙሉ አንድ ጣቢያ ዳልገዳ ጣቢያ ወርአትለ ግማሽ ጣቢያ አገራለ እና ግማሽ ጣቢያ አልተና አራት ጣቢያ ጠቅላላ.
There are 8 vicinities in Irob district. Among them, Dalgeda, Waratle, half of Agarale and Aritana, totaling 4 largest vicinities, which account for nearly 50% of the Irob population, are now under control of Shabia. As a result, the people cannot live freely at their wish. The Irob community has been scattered even in relatively peaceful areas. They cannot access basic necessities. Roads are blocked and there is no transportation available. NGOs are unable to provide assistance because they fear for their safety and worry they might not return safely. Despite their willingness to help, these organizations cannot send workers due to security concerns. Consequently, the Irob people are deprived of essential resources needed for basic human existence.
One of the presenters in the conference, Dr. Ammaha Waldo, highlights his research findings on the challenges they used to continue to face on the teaching and learning process in the school in Irob district under the administration interim government in Tigray.
The study aimed to assess the current status of youth in these schools and the condition of teachers. It reveals that within just 3 months of the teaching and learning program, about 122 high school students dropped out. When asked about the students' whereabouts, it was reported that they had migrated to Libya. The findings indicate that no one is willing to continue their education due to security concerns and the lack of peace. Without the ability to work and support them, this reflects the severity of the dire situation they are facing.
Participants on the conference expressed concerns about the lack of improvements on the implementation since signing of Pretoria Peace Agreement. They call for the intervention of the international community as the presence of Eritrean forces in the area impact the Irob community significantly.
አንደኛው ነገር ስምምነቱ ኦልሞስት የኢሮብ ማህበረሰብ ላይ ያመጣው ምንም አይነት ለውጥ የለም.
Firstly, the peace agreement hasn't brought any noticeable changes to the community. The situation remains unchanged both during and after the war for Irob community. While the active fighting has stopped and the sound of gunfire is no longer heard, many issues persist. Transportation is still a major problem. Basic services are lacking and no basic service has been restored yet. The federal and regional governments, along with the international community, must collaborate to address the critical challenges facing this community and protect it from the existential threats that it continues to face.
እኛ አካባቢ ላይ ትልቅ ተጽዕኖ አለው። ምክንያቱም እዛ አካባቢ ላይ ሻቢያ አለ። ያው ሻቢያ እንደ ፍላጎቱ ነው የሚንቀሳቀሰው። ሰው ይወስዳል፣ ሴቶች ይደፈራሉ። ዓለም አቀፍ ድርጅቶች ይሄንን ችግር አይቶ የሻቢያ ወታደር አካባቢ ለቆ እንዲወጣ ያው
The plight of Irob community serves as a stark reminder of the urgent need for the full implementation of the Pretoria Peace Agreement. With continued insecurity, displacement, and lack of basic services, their struggle for survival persists. The voices heard at the conference highlighted the critical importance of the immediate action from both national and international stakeholders to restore peace and stability in this embattled community.